And now let's go back to our calendar and see what happened when we deleted this field. Now you may have an idea since we've done this before. Let's go ahead and jump to it. I'm going to click on the home button. Now I'm going to click on calendar in the top navigation. So now you see that our tour type column is empty all the way down. Again, this is because we deleted the field, and even though it's being included in the view, there's no data anymore to pull in. So we need to adjust our view to use our new field. We've done this before, so we'll go ahead and do this rather quickly. I'm going to click the cogwheel and then edit view in order to go to the edit form for the view. And now under fields, you see that we have a broken missing handler. So first of all, we need to remove this. I'm going to click it, and then I'm going to click remove in the operations below. Okay, now we need to add our new field, so I'm going to click add. And in the search, I'm going to search for tour type. And we see here that our only match is content tour type. And now this is the first field that we've seen where there's two items and this appears in. So this appears in the guide content type and the tour content type. Let's go ahead and check this and click add and configure fields. Let's go ahead and set all of the settings to their defaults and click apply. Now I'm going to scroll down to view the preview. So we see now we have our tour type field here. And now instead of plain text, we have links. So what happens if we click on a link? I'm going to go ahead and open this link in a new tab. Okay, we see here that we have base jumping as the title. We have Phil Terry, which is a guide, Joe Smitty, which is a guide, and then Jump for Joy, which is a tour. And all of these are displaying on one page. So this is a free content listing that gets created when we use taxonomy to create a vocabulary with terms, and each term is associated with its own page, and that term page will list all of the content that matches that term. So if we jump back to the mockup for our calendar, I'm going to go to the resource pack directory, and I'm going to open up calendar with notes. We see that in our tour type field here, each tour type is linked to something, and it would make sense to link this to content that's associated with this term. So we got this for free, and even though we didn't have any details about what this should do, this seems like a good default behavior for these links. Okay, let's go ahead and jump back to the view. I'm going to close this taxonomy term page, and we need to go ahead and move this tour type column back over to the right of the dates. So let's go up to the field section here and click this drop down and select sort. Let's drag this tour type over to right below dates and click apply. And again, we've done this before with our previous example of removing a field and adding a new field and then reordering these items in the view. So if you want a bit more detail, you can go back to that video. And if we look at our view, we now have our items ordered correctly. So let's go ahead and save this. I'm going to click save. And that will jump us back to the calendar view where we have our links here under tour type.